Welcome, Wildcat fans. I'm Cindy McCarthy, and I'm broadcasting live from Central City High School. The Wildcats tonight are hosting the East Buchanan Bucks in a varsity basketball girl-boy doubleheader. Before we talk more about tonight's game, I want to recognize our sponsor for Wildcat Sports, Heartland Bank. Heartland Bank is a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat Sports. At Heartland Bank, we recognize more than ever the need to support local customers and organizations in our communities. As your community bank, we're here for you. And once again, we are thankful to Heartland Bank for their support for the Wildcat Sports channel. And it's been a while, but I'm back. And it is going to be the girls' low life. Girls always go first, then the boys. So just really quick before we get started here, we've got about 4 minutes to go. We got East Buchanan out, getting warmed up. Wildcats are on the other end, getting some shots up, getting ready to start. And coming into tonight's game, Central City girls are coming in conference 2-10. Overall, they're 5-13. Bailey Weber's leading the way in scoring with 19 points a game. Liz Wade is second leading scorer with 8 points a game. And then Savannah Cooks bringing in third here with 5 points a game. And then Savannah's our leading rebounder with 7 rebounds a game. And then Alexis Diedeker's second on the team in rebounding with 4 per game. So Wildcats, I haven't seen them play in a while, but I know early on in the season really like to get the ball up and run. And we'll see tonight how things go. East Buchanan girls are 6-6 in the conference, 11-6 overall. They're led by Lainey Hogan, averaging 16 points a game, and Eden Brady coming in at 14 points a game. And then Jaden Hellenthal and Grace Long both 6 rebounds a game. So those are some names that you'll probably be hearing as we progress tonight. So the Wildcat girls have lost 5 in a row, and they've had a rough stretch here playing some tough games. So hopefully tonight they can get on the winning track. They played Dunkerton on today's Tuesday, I think on Saturday, and it was a 9-point game. So they're competitive. They just need to be able to finish out games. So we'll see tonight here how we stack up against East Buck and if we can get back on the winning track. And then we'll talk a little bit about the boys game here later on. East Buck is going to be in their traveling red uniforms with white trim, white numbers. And the Wildcats are going to be in the white home uniforms with black trim and black numbers. Junior JV boys are tipping off here. They will be tipping off shortly. They'll be playing down in the old gym, and I know they've come off a couple wins. So the JV boys teams having some success this year. Early on, I know they were undefeated, so I'm not really sure what their overall record is. And we are winding down to the end of the season. Tonight's Tuesday. I think there's a game on the road on Friday, or else they don't play on Friday. Then I know Monday, I believe, is a makeup game against Starmont, senior night. And that will be the last regular season game for the girls, I believe. And then the boys will play on Tuesday night against Mag Valley. That'll be JV varsity. I'm assuming here in the next day or two that the girls will be finding out, the tournament brackets will be coming out, and they'll be finding out where they're going to play and who they're going to play. So when we have that information, we'll make sure we get it out. And we will be hopefully trying to travel to the tournament games and broadcasting those. So hopefully that we'll be able to do that. All right, so they're putting the balls away. We're going to get ready here for the starting lineups. And then we will hopefully be underway here.
Good evening. Welcome to Central City, home of your Central City Wildcats. Tonight we would like to welcome the East Buchanan Buccaneers. And now for our starting lineups. First for East Buchanan, number 11, sophomore Creighton Peck. For your Wildcats, number 1,
Creighton
Avery Besler.
Peck, starter for East
For the Buccaneers, number 20, junior
Buck.
Laney Hogan.
Laney Hogan, starting for East Buck.
Number 5, freshman Elizabeth Wade. For East Buchanan, number 30, senior Jaden Hellenthal.
Jaden Hellenthal, talked about her.
Wildcats, number 21,
Senior 5'8", leading the team in rebounds.
For the Buccaneers, number 34, senior Eden Brady.
Eden Brady, another one that we mentioned, senior 5'8".
Number 22, sophomore Alexis Dedeker. And for East Buchanan, number 44, sophomore
Elise Flexenhar,
And for your Wildcats,
sophomore 5'10", for the Bucks. And it got the Wildcats, we got Avery Besler, Liz Wade, Savannah Cook, Alexis Dedeker, and Bailey Weber. And at this time, we'll stand for the playing of the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, Beth Griggs with the singing of the national anthem. Great job, Beth. She's also our athletic trainer. All right, it looks like we're going to have Liz Wade jump against Elise Flessenhauer, and it's going to go to the Bucks. Central City's going to start in a 1-2-2 zone, and they get it. East Buck gets it inside, and it's blocked by Wade. She gets it and gets it out to Avery Besler, who goes up and gets the 2-point basket and is fouled. So just like I said, it's been a while since I've seen a game, but Wildcats, I think, are at their best when they're pushing the ball up the floor. Nice block and kick out by Liz Wade. Gets it up to Besler. Besler's going to shoot a free throw and is short. And East Buck's going to come the other way. They're going to get it in the corner. Again, they're looking inside. And there's another block by Wade. And I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right, Flessenhauer, got her own rebound and then had to kick it out. There's a miss. And the rebounds to Savannah Cook, and Bailey Weber's going to bring the ball into the front court. And she's going to drive to the baseline, step back, and the shot is off, and it's going to be a rebound there by Hogan. And Hogan pushes the ball up the floor, and it looks like East Buck likes to run a little bit too. Pass it over to the wing to Creighton Peck, and she puts up a three-pointer, and it's air ball, and Liz Wade and Flexenhar battle for the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go to the Wildcats. Looks like East Buck's going to pick up in a full court press here, and Wildcats get it into the front court to Lexi Dedeker, and then gets it to Liz Wade. Liz Wade's going to drive. She kicks it to the wing to Cook. Cook gives it back to Bailey Weber. Bailey launches a three. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Savannah Cook. And East Buchanan is going to bring it into the front court here. We've got Hogan. Gets it to the elbow. Kicks it out to the wing to Peck. Swings it back over to Hogan. Hogan looks inside. That's got to be a travel, but they didn't call it. The girl traveled. Eden Brady knocks it down. And Wildcats get it. Again, a press. And they break it, get it to Bailey Weber. She puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Avery Besler, and got the offensive rebound and then put it back up and shot it behind the backboard. And so the ball is going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go to East Buck. So it's 2-2 here with 5:59 left to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats in a 1-2-2. They get the ball to the elbow, back to Hogan, and she lets a three-pointer fly, and Liz Wade comes down with the rebound, and they're going to call foul on East Buck. They're going to say number 11, Creighton Peck, gets called for the foul. So I'm not sure how many fouls that is. It might be 2 on her, actually. Wildcats get the ball into the front court. Avery Besler turns, shoots, and it's blocked, and it's picked up by Hogan, and they're going to push it into the front court here, and they're going to get it to the wing. Oh, there's another travel. This time they called it on Eden Brady. She's the one they missed it on earlier. So it looks like 11 might, Creighton Peck might have picked up her second foul there. There's 2 fouls, and I think she's got both of them. So the Wildcats are going to get the ball after the turnover. Liz Wade's going to dribble the ball into the front court. Again, East Buck's doing a little bit of pressing. They get it over to Bailey Weber. Then they pass it back to Liz Wade. Liz Wade takes a dribble, shoots, swishes. Three-pointer by Liz. Makes it 5-2. Wildcats up with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They skip pass and get it over to Brady, and Brady banks that one in. And again, East Bucks, it looks like they're in a 1-2-2 or 1-3 press, but the Wildcats really haven't had any problems breaking it. Now they are trapping, and they've got Avery Weiss down in the corner, and she got trapped, and the ball goes knocked out of her hand, but goes out of bounds to the Wildcats off the East Buck girl. And it gets into Liz Wade. Liz Wade's thinking about it. She gets it into Lucy Smith, Sloan Smith, who's checked in. She gets it back to, gets it back to Liz, does a little runner, misses it, gets the offensive rebound with Savannah Cook, and she goes up and gets hammered, but they don't call anything. And it gets knocked out of bounds, and Wildcats will have it. And Liz Wade's going to let it fly right before the shot clock goes off. Three-pointer goes in and out. East Buck's going to bring it the other way. They've got Hogan. She skips it across to Hellenthal, who gets it inside, and it's missed. Rebound. And picked up again by East Buck. They're going to try it again. They get it down into the post, kick it back out. then they've got it at the elbow, and they kick it over to Flexenhar, and she knocks down a 2-pointer. And they're pressing the Wildcats, and Savannah Cook just got hammered again, and they just called it out of bounds. The officials are once again stellar. And they get it into Savannah. This time she shoots it from the elbow. Nothing there. Rebound, East Buck are going to come the other way. Hogan's going to take it all the way. She crashes into Sloan. If Sloan would have just stood there, she could have taken a charge. But as it is, they're going to call her for a block. So Sloan picks up her first foul. Team's first foul. East Buck's going to go to the free throw line. And we've got Lainey Hogan, junior, 5'8". Again, she was one of their leading scorers. Their leading scorer, 16 points a game. So we've got some subs here. We've got Avery Besler in, Lexi Diedeker, Lexi Hennick, and Belle Whitson has checked in. And along with Bailey Weber still out on the floor. And she misses both free throws, but the offensive rebounds are going to East Buck. Grace Long got the rebound, put it back up. She couldn't make it. And then it was rebounded by Lindsay Byer, who has checked in, and then on her put back, she's fouled, and so she's going to go to the free throw line, and she misses. So the Wildcats have 2 team fouls here. And Lindsay Byers got the second free throw. This time it goes in, and it makes it 7-5. Wildcats get it into front court. Breaking the press. Lexi Hennick gets it to take it up. Nice move by Lexi Diedeker. And she's going to draw the foul there on Grace Long. Nice ball movement there by the Wildcats. Worked it around and hit Lexi Diedeker. And she's going to go to the free throw line. We'll see what she can do here. And she misses the first one. She'll have another shot here. And misses the second one. And Avery Besler almost comes up with the offensive rebound, but it's not, goes off of her hands out of bounds. And Wildcats will be back on defense. Looks like, nope, they're going to stay maybe in that 1-2-2 here. Or they're doing a box and one maybe, it looks like. Or a triangle and two. And there's a pass, bad pass inside to Grace Long, and it's going to be a turnover. Wildcats, again, now East Bucks dropping back to about a half-court press. And Wildcats break it, but it does get down into the corner, and Avery Besler standing out at the out-of-bounds line, so it's going to be a turnover and go back to East Buck. 7-5 with 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. East Bucks up by 2. And there's a pass inside to Grace Long and stolen away by Bailey Weber, but she was standing on the out-of-bounds line. And standing on the out-of-bounds line, so it's going to go back to East Buck. And the ball is deflected. Good defense by the Wildcats, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bucks. And it looks like they're going to have Creighton Peck check back in, even though I think she's got 2 fouls. Wildcats are going again, triangle and 2 here. ball's going to be swung around. They get it inside, and there's going to be a steal by the Wildcats. Good defense. Bailey Weber's going to bring it into the front court. East Buck's looking to do a little bit of trapping, but Bailey dribbles around everybody, shoots a layup, misses, and it's going to be rebounded by Lainey Hogan. Hogan's going to bring it up here, defended by Lexi Hennick. Hogan shoots it, misses, and oh, Jesus. 3 people, and they knock down Liz Wade, but it's a jump ball. So with the 1:31 to go here, 7-5. Off of that jump ball, East Buck will keep it, and they pass it inside to Jaden Hellenthal, and I think they're going to call Bailey Weber or Lexi Dedeker. Yeah, they're going to get Lexi Dedeker. They got Lexi Dedeker with her first foul tonight. So East Buck goes to the free throw line there, Jaden Hellenthal, and she knocks down 1. So, and there's going to be a turnover on the press. That's the first bad pass that we've had on that press. And Brady just drives in, chucks it up, gets her own shot, a rebound. And then we shoot it again, and Liz Wade rebounds, gets it up, and then Avery Besler knocks down a three-pointer in the corner. So we've got 8-8 here with 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Lexi Dedeker's defending Hogan. And they swing it around. They're moving the ball back to Hogan. She's going to back down in the lane, then she kicks it out. They swing it around to Brady. Brady shoots, misses. Dedeker gets the rebound, gets it to Wade. Wade's going to get it into the front court, gets it back to Dedeker, and Lexi's going to take it up and throws it up and misses. A little out of control there. Hogan's going to bring it down in the front court here, and they're going to swing it around. And there's a block by Dedeker, but it's going to stay with East Buck. And now they're going to call foul on Lexi Hennick. They're going to say she's bumping the person as she's dribbling. So now they're going to call block on Avery Besler. All of a sudden, Wildcats have 5 team fouls according to and that's going to be bonus. So Wildcats went from like 1 to 5 just like that. It's 8-8 with 2.2 seconds left here. And we've got Brady at the free throw line, and she misses her first one. So she'll have another one. Her second free throw's good. And Liz gets a three-quarter court shot, and if it would have had a little more gumption on it, probably would have went in. As is, it comes up just short. So after one quarter, it's 8-9. Wildcats down by 1. Kind of a helter-skelter game there, but Wildcats hanging in. We're going to go ahead and we'll give a shout out to Heartland Bank. At Heartland Bank, we understand that life is full of changes. We're here to support you at every step of your life's journey with personal and business banking options that fit your lifestyle. Online at hbtbank.com. Go Central City Wildcats. All right, so we've got first quarter in the books. Wildcats they don't have anybody really in foul trouble. We have 5 people with 1 foul. Avery Besler's leading us with 5 points. and Liz Wade had a three-pointer. So Bailey, our leading scorer, who's coming into tonight averaging about 16, 17 points a game, hasn't scored yet. Actually, she's averaging 19 points. Wildcats, like I said, are at their best when they can run. Unfortunately, they're not able to get their transition game going really very well yet. So we'll see if they can make some adjustments here. They are being pressed on dead ball situations, and they've been handling that pretty well. So the press hasn't really seemed to bother them too much. So Wildcats will have Liz Wade, Bailey Weber, Avery Besler, Lexi Diedeker, and Savannah Cook back in here as we start the second quarter. And Savannah dribbles under the basket, gets it out to Besler. Besler tries to get it into Diedeker at the elbow. It's stolen, but then stolen back, and Diedeker goes in and hits the side of the backboard, and it's going to be rebounded by East Buck. Hogan comes in, and she kicks it out to Brady for a three-pointer, and Brady swishes it. And now the press is going back to like a half court, and they're going to be doing some trapping out of their half court. Avery Besler with the turnover. And they're coming the other way, and Hogan's going to pull up for a floater in the lane, misses, gets her own rebound. And Brady's going to chuck another three-pointer. She misses, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be off East Buck, and it'll be Wildcats basketball. All right, Wildcats get it in, and Liz Wade gets it knocked out of her hand. She wants a foul, but they don't call anything. And that's going to be Flexenhar with there's a reach. Same thing as happened last time. They didn't call it, but they call it this time. So Flexenhauer picks up a foul. That's her first of the game. So Bailey's going to take the ball out. We're at 14-8 here. Wildcats looking to get Bailey going here. Bailey's the leading scorer. And, she goes up and can't get it to drop. And Savannah Cook's there. And she gets the rebound and puts it back up and is fouled. So Savannah's going to go to the line for a couple free throws. Wildcats are 0 for 3 from the line. I'm not keeping track of East Buck, but they've made a couple more. But they've missed probably more than they've made. And Savannah misses her first one. Savannah's second free throw is good. Savannah in, so it makes it 9-14. So we've got Brady with the ball. She gets to Hogan at inside, and she passes it down, and then they kick it out. And Peck with the three-pointer, no good. Bailey Weber's run out, and Bailey Weber scores, and there's going to be a foul on Hogan. And I believe that might be Hogan's first foul. Tough shot by, that's going to be Hogan's second foul. Bailey Weber is going to go to the line. She made her first field goal and knocks down the free throw, so that makes it 12-14. Wildcats coming back here. And Peck is going to get it inside, but it's deflected. They kick it back out to Hogan. She looks inside, and then she passes it into Flexenhauer, and then she kicks it out to Brady. Rebound Diedeker, and she gets it up to, there we got the running game going. There's Bailey Weber, gets another kick out, and we're at 14-14 here with 5:52 left to go in the second quarter of the game. So I'll give a shout out here to Heartland Bank. Heartland Bank is your community bank. We were founded in a small community like Central City and stay true to our roots in every community we serve. Good luck, Central City Wildcats. All right, and again, we appreciate everything that that Heartland Bank does for the Wildcats. And so we were at 8-9 after the first quarter, and East Buck came out, scored 5 quick points, and was up 14-8. And now the Wildcats have come back, and it's now 14-14. Wildcats have got their running game going a little bit, and the leading scorer for East Buck is still out on the floor where she's got 2 fouls, and they're going to leave her out there, I guess. So now Brady from the short corner shoots, air ball, but it's going to be rebounded, blocked, rebounded again by East Buck. That's Grace Long. She kicks it out to Hayden, to Laney Hogan, I'm sorry. And it's going to be stolen from Hogan, and the Wildcats have it in the front court. East Buck's doing kind of a trapping 1-2-2, and Hogan's going to have the layup, but she misses, but it's cleaned up by Brady. So Brady puts it in, so that's 2 points for East Buck, and it'll be 16-14 with 5 minutes to go. So East Buck's looking to trap up and get rid of the ball. There's Lexi Dedeker with a shot from the corner, no good, kept alive by Savannah Cook, kicks it out, and Lexi Dedeker puts her shot up, and I think that's going to be the third foul on Laney Hogan, the leading scorer for the Bucks, and so she's going to have to come out, and Savannah Cook is going to the free throw line, and Savannah misses her first one. We've got Belle Whitson checking in, and Savannah's going to shoot another one here, and it goes in and out. Savannah's 1 for 4. So Brady brings it up, swings it around. They look inside to Fleshman, or I'm sorry, it's Flexenar. She fell and traveled, and so it's going to be a turnover. Wildcats have the ball. And Liz Wade's going to bring it up, and again, they're in a 2-3 zone, but they're looking to trap as soon as the Wildcats get the ball over half court, so Wildcats need to see what they can do there. Belle Whitson with the shot from the elbow. And it's going to be a rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds off East Buck. So Wildcats are going to set up here. And they're going to get it inside. Oh, and then Dedeker passes over to Hennick, and it goes right through Lexi's hands, and it goes out of bounds. And so the ball's going to go back over to East Buck. So we've got Brady bringing the ball up the floor, and she's going to kick it out to the wing. And they're going to try to get it inside to Long, and the rebound is tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be Wildcat basketball. So we've got Liz Wade bringing the ball up the floor here. She gets it in. Now and there's going to be a skip pass over to Dedeker. They swing it back to Weber. Weber gives it to Wade. Wade's going to drive to the free throw line. She's looking to pass it to somebody. Gets it to Lexi Dedeker. Lexi lets it fly. She misses. Offensive rebound, Hennick. She gets it to Whitson. Whitson's looking around here. There's a reach that they don't call. How can that be over the back when that girl reached in and knocked it out of her hand? So we have a pretty weak official right over here. He doesn't want to call anything. So turnover. Ball's going to go to East Buck. Wildcats going back to kind of their 1-1-2-2. And they pass it inside, and it's going to be blocked by Dedeker. And Wildcats push it up the floor. And Wade's going to drive all the way and pull up in front of the rim, and it's no good. Rebound East Buck, and they're coming the other way now. We've got Byers. She gives it to Brady. They get it inside, and they miss, and it looks like Dedeker is getting the rebound, and she was pushed by Flexenhar, and that'll be her second foul. So Lexi Dedeker will go to the free throw line here for the Wildcats, and her first free throw is no good. So Wildcats not shooting their free throws very good. If they were, they'd be ahead here. But then East Buck hasn't been shooting their free throws very well either. So All right, Dedeker's second free throw is good. So we've got Avery Besler in, we've got Bailey Weber, Liz Wade, Sloan Smith, and Avery Wise on the floor for the Wildcats in that 1-2-2. And now they're going to call Avery Besler for the reach. That's going to be Avery's second foul. So Wildcats need to just move their feet and play good D. They get it out to Flexenhar, and Sloan gets the rebound off of the miss. And Liz Wade's going to bring the ball up the floor. And she looks over to Bailey Weber. Bailey looks at Sloan at the elbow. Back to Weber. Weber drives. And she's going to try a reverse layup, and it's good. So Bailey Weber with a nice move there. Makes it 15-16. Wildcats down by 1. Brady swings it over to Hellenthal, and she misses. Rebound Wildcats. Avery Besler is bringing the ball up the floor. She gets it over to Liz Wade. Wade's looking around. Gets it inside to Sloan. Sloan turns, and they're going to call Sloan for a travel. And it's going to go back to East Buck. So we're at 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and it's 17-16. Wildcats are up, and they're going to get the rebound. And they're into the front court with Liz over to Bailey Weber. Bailey back to Liz. Liz looks, she's at the top of the key. She's going to drive, and she's going to try a little floater, and Liz is going to drop that one in. That's Liz's 5th point tonight. Wildcats up 19-16. They're going to swing it around to Byers. They're looking to get it inside. They kick it back up to Brady. Brady drives, punched out of her hands, picked up by Besler. And they're going to get it over to Wade. Wade's going to bring it up. She gets it to Bailey Weber on the wing. Back to Wade. Wade looks at Sloan Smith at the free throw line. Extended there. Gives it back to Wade, and they're going to call travel there. I don't know about that, but they said she thought it looked like a good reverse pivot, but said she traveled. So with 1:23 to go, 19-16, Wildcats up. East Buck's going to be bringing it up the floor here, and they get it to Brady. She tries to get it to the elbow. She swings it over to Byers. There's a travel. And they got that one. So we've got Weber and Wade, and we've got Dedeker back in, Savannah Cook back in, and Avery Besler. Wildcats have the ball. We're right at a minute. Savannah Cook gets it, and they're going to leave Bailey Weber open, and she's going to shoot an air ball from the three-point line. Besler tries to save it, but she can't get it. So with 55 seconds left, East Buck's going to have the ball. And they're going to have Brady bring the ball into the front court. They get it to Byers. She kicks it in. They give it back to Brady. Brady gets it to the wing. She drives Hellenthal, and they get it to Byers, and she tries to get it in. And Hellenthal rebounds, no good. Rebound by Dolan, who's in, Kate Dolan, and she gets 2 offensive rebounds, and she finally makes a basket. So with 20 seconds to go here, Wildcats have the ball. And Wildcats are going to take a timeout here with 19.6 seconds left. It's 18-19. Wildcats are up. Coach Smith calls a timeout for the Wildcats. So we'll go ahead and give a quick shout out here to Heartland Bank. Heartland Bank's a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat sports. Come visit us today at 59 North 4th Street in Central City, or online at hbtbank.com, and ask about ways to save, including CDs and savings accounts. Go Cats. All right, so Wildcats have an opportunity here to get maybe the last shot before halftime, so we'll see what they drew up. There's 19.6 seconds left. All right, and the Wildcats are going to have a drive there by Weber, And good give and go there. And with 10 seconds to go, Bailey's going to go to the free throw line. First free throw is no good by Bailey. She'll have another one here. And her second one is no good. So see what East Buck does here. And there's going to be a turnover. So Wildcats have a chance. Ooh, Bailey Weber had a chance at the buzzer to knock one down, hit the rim, went in and out. So at the end of 2 quarters, we got the Wildcats up 19-18. So the Wildcats were able to knock down 11 points in that second quarter. And they were able to hold the Bucks to just 9 points. So they had 9 points in the first quarter, 9 points in the second quarter. So Wildcats up 19-18 at halftime. The Wildcats have shot 11 free throws, and they've made 3. So not a stellar on their free throws. And like I said, I'm not keeping track of East Bucks, but East Bucks probably not shooting a whole lot better themselves. Luckily, I guess so. Both teams can look at that as being being fortunate that neither team is shooting free throws well, so it's kept the game close. So Bailey Weber's got 7 first half points. Liz Wade's got 5. She knocked down a 3-pointer. Avery Besler also has 5 first half points, and she also has a 3-pointer. Avery's the only Wildcat in foul trouble. She's got 2 fouls. Savannah Cook's got 1 point. She's 1 for 4 from the free throw line. And Lexi Dedeker is also 1 for 4 from the free throw line. So that makes 19 to 18. So good half of basketball for the Wildcats, playing tight with East Buck, as I mentioned, coming in. The Wildcats are on a 5-game losing streak, and so Wildcats have had some close games, so hopefully we can stay close here with East Buck and finish this out and get a win. All right, give another shout out here to Heartland Bank. At Heartland Bank, the strength of our bank lies in the relationships that give meaning to our work. At all times, we remain focused on what we do best, operating as a dependable community bank and delivering on our personal service commitment. Go Central City Wildcats. All right, so we've got 7 minutes to go here in the halftime, and Wildcats are up 19 to 18. After this game, again, we'll have the varsity boys. And JV's playing right now in the old gym, and as I mentioned, the JV's actually been having a pretty decent season. They got off to a really good streak. I think they were like 5-0, but they've had some ups and downs, and I would have to say they're above 500. I'll have to see if I can find out and share the share their record the next home game. And so they're playing tonight. We've also got going on junior high boys basketball started their season a couple weeks ago. They've got off to a rough start in the sense that we had all that bad weather, so they weren't able to get a lot of practice time and probably had to reschedule a game. But I think they're maybe are 1-2. I think their first game they ended up getting beat by 2 points. Then they won their next game, and then I think they got beat on this past Monday. So I think they're 1-2. So it's just 7th graders. There is not an 8th grade team this year. The 8th grade class is pretty small, and there's just no 8th grade boys. So anyway, it's just the 7th graders, and I was able to catch part of their game, and they're scrappy and working hard, figuring out how to play with each other. So we'll keep their season, as their season progresses, we'll keep you updated. As I mentioned, I guess I could maybe see if I can get it to work here. We've got, I was going to see what our schedule is here. And we have a makeup game on Monday. And I was seeing if we play tonight yet, or this Friday. We'll see what we can find out here. But we are nearing the end of the regular season. And then it turns into tournament play. And as I mentioned, once we know where the tournaments are, we will make sure that that information gets shared. And we will make sure that it gets shared. And so you know where the girls are playing. So the girls have 2 regular season games left. They play tonight, and then they play again on Monday. And they'll play Starmont, and that's going to be senior night. So like I said, the girls, hopefully this week, we will be finding out their tournament information. And like I said, when we find that out, we will share it with you. So I have no idea where they'll be at or anything like that. So the girls have 2 home games, well, tonight and then Monday, and then they'll start their tournament, state tournament quest. And then the boys will play obviously tonight, and then they do play Monday as well, which is senior night. So if you haven't come out to a game, you may want to come out Monday and catch the game and cheer on the seniors one final time here at home. And then the boys do play Monday, and then they do play on Tuesday against Mac Valley, and that will be a JV varsity game. So they'll be done next Tuesday, and then we'll find out again here hopefully soon where the boys will be going. And as I mentioned, we will try to bring those games to you once we find out where they're at and stuff like that. So none of that has come out yet, but when it does, we'll keep you updated and try to bring those games. So anyway, we're here at Central City. We're playing East Buck. We're at halftime of the girls' game. There's 3 minutes to go. Both teams are back out on the floor warming up. Wildcats were down 8-9 at end of the first quarter, and had a nice little run there in the second quarter, and are now up 19-18, and leading the way for the Wildcats is Bailey Weber with 7. Liz Wade and Avery Besler both have 5. So those are the 3 leading scorers in the first half for the Wildcats. East Buck's leading scorer, Lainey Hogan, picked up 3 fouls in the first half, so she had to sit on the bench for probably the last, 3 minutes, maybe 3.5 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see how she comes out here and plays this second half. I should have been marking this down. I'm pretty sure Elsie Flexenhar has 2 fouls. She's a starter, their center. And actually, Creighton Peck, a sophomore guard who starts, also has 2 fouls. She picked up 2 early fouls in the first quarter. So there are potentially some foul troubles for East Buck. We'll have to see how that plays out. So we're down to about a minute here to go. Both teams wrapping up their warm-ups. And we will get started here with the second half of basketball. Looks like the Wildcats are going to have the same starters. We've got Lexi Dedeker, Bailey Weber, Avery Besler, Savannah Cook, and Liz Wade is the other one. So it looks like we're going to have the same starters there. And as far as the East Buchanan, it looks like they also have the same starters. So, like I said, some minor foul trouble here for East Buck. We'll just have to see how that plays out. East Buck's going to start the second half with the ball. They're going to get it into Flexenhauer, and she turns and knocks down the shot. They're going to come out with that full court press again. Besler gets her head up, and she gets it over to Weber. Weber's got the ball, swings it over to Wade. Wade back to Weber at the top of the key. Back to Wade. Wade's going to let a three-pointer fly just off. Rebound there by Savannah Cook. And looks like she lost control and it went out of bounds. It's going to go to East Buck. And now we're going to have Hogan bring the ball up. She's back in. She gets it to Brady in the short corner. Brady misses. Savannah Cook with the rebound. And Wade gets it up to Bailey Weber. Weber gets it back over to Wade. East Bucks in maybe a 2-1-2, 3-2 zone here. No trapping that time. Tipped out of bounds by Hogan. Wade with the ball. Gets it over to Lexi Dedeker. Lexi is not even looking at the basket. And she gets it up there. Now she gets it inside. Nice pass. She turns, shoots, misses, and it's going to be off of Hellenthal, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be Wildcat basketball underneath their basket. They're going to get it into Dedeker. Swings it over to Cook, to Wade. Hits it to Dedeker inside. And she shoots, misses. Rebound Hogan. Hogan's pushing the ball out of the way. And she kicks it out to the wing to Brady. Brady lets a three-pointer fly. No good. Hits Liz Wade in the hands. Goes straight in her hands, then goes straight into Flexenhauer. Flexenhauer puts it in, and it's 22-19. And there's going to be a steal by Brady. Peck to Brady. And then Brady throws the ball away. Steal by the Wildcats. And they're coming the other way. And Avery Besler with the layup. She misses it. Savannah Cook with the rebound. She misses that layup. And the Wildcats still have it. They get it to Bailey Weber, and she's going to knock down a three-pointer. So Wildcats get a three-pointer here, and it's 22-22 with 6 minutes to go in the second half here, third quarter. Hogan drives, and they're going to call that foul on. Looks like they're calling that foul on yep, they just call that on Bailey Weber. That's going to be Bailey's first foul. So East Buck has it, and it looks like Hogan's just going to dribble and pull up for a three-pointer, and she knocks that down. And now they're going to go into their 2-1-2 full court. And Wildcats get it up, and Avery Wise has it in the corner, and she turns it over, tries to get it to Liz Wade. Ball tipped away, comes back to the Bucks, and Hogan's going to shoot another three-pointer. No good. Avery Wise with the rebound, gets it to Wade. Wade gets it up. She's going to drive, and she's going to go all the way, and Liz Wade knocks down two-pointer there, and they get it inside, and Sloan kind of slow to react. Could have got a steal maybe, but then gets a bumps Flexen Har as she goes up, and is going to go to the rebound, or go to the free throw line, and that's going to be Sloan's second foul. And free throw's no good. And the second free throw is good. So Wildcats have it. Bailey Weber's looking. And she gets it to Wade. Wade's going to get it into the front court. She swings it over to Weber. Weber's going to let a long three-pointer fly, and Weber knocks it down. So that's her second three-pointer of the game, second of the half. And it's 27-26 Wildcats, 4:50 to go. That's going to be Hogan with the shot, blocked by Weber. And the ball is tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Bucks. So we've got Lexi Hennick checking in, Sloan Smith's in, Avery Weiss is in, and travel, yeah. Eden Brady plays a little out of control. That's her second travel. So Bailey Weber gets it to Liz Wade. Back to Weber, back to Wade. They get it into the front court. And there's Weber, back to Wade. She thinks about it. They try to get it inside to Sloan. Sloan's not able to get it, and then she's going to get called for a foul, so that's Sloan's third foul. And Flexenhauer is going to go back to the free throw line. So we're at 27-26 with 4:23 left in the third quarter. Flexenhauer's free throw is good. She's going to shoot another one. And that free throw's off. Liz Wade with the rebound. She's pushing the other way. Gets it over to Weber, and Weber's going to knock down another three-pointer. And they're going to get it over to Brady, and she lets a three-pointer fly. No good, but it's going to be rebounded East Buck, but it's going to be a bad pass and stolen by the Wildcats, and we've got Liz Wade moving it into the front court. She gets it over to Weber, back to Wade. Wade's looking, and she's going to pull a three-pointer, and Wade knocks down. So Wildcats have 4 three-pointers in the second quarter. That makes it 33-27, 3:45 to go. Wildcats up. Nice knocking down some shots and playing some good defense. Good job for the Wildcats here. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out here to Heartland Bank. Unleash the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank. You'll get 24-hour roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, access to thousands of coupons, deals, and more for free. Thank you, Heartland Bank. Again, Heartland Bank is the sole sponsor of the Wildcat Sports channel, and we appreciate all that they do. Every game I always try to let everybody know how much we appreciate Heartland Bank. They do much more than just be the sole sponsor for this. Again, they sponsor some different activities here at Central City. They support the teachers. It's just a nice partnership to have. All right, we're coming out of the timeout here. We've had 3 three-pointers knocked down back-to-back-to-back here by the Wildcats, 2 by Bailey Weber and 1 by Liz Wade. And the Wildcats are up 33-27. And East Buck has the ball, and Hogan's going to drive, and she gets it inside. And that's going to be Grace Long with 2 points there. And they're pulling off the press, and it looks like they're maybe just going to a 2-3, or maybe a little man-to-man. And Bailey Weber drives, nice pass. And there's going to be a left-hand layup for Bailey. I think East Buck switched man-to-man, and Wildcats took advantage. And there's going to be a skip pass and mishandled, but picked up by the Bucks. They force it inside to Hogan, but they're going to call, I think, who are they calling that on? I'm not sure who they called that on. Maybe Savannah Cook? 21, yeah, they called that on Savannah. It's her first foul. So Wildcats hard foul there by Avery Besler, and the girl's fine. She got hit in the head. So Avery just picked up her third foul. So Avery's got 3 fouls, Sloan's got 3 fouls. Other than that, we've got some different ones with 1. Hogan gets knocked in the head by Avery, and she's going to go to the free throw line. And they probably are going to have to take her out since the coach and the trainer came out. So she's going to have to go sit out for a second. When the coach comes out or a trainer comes out, the player has to go out. So Flexenhar comes in and is going to shoot the free throws for Lainey Hogan. And she knocks down the first one. And she knocks down the second one. So we've got 35-31, 2:50 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats up. It looks like it's man-to-man. Avery Besler kicks it to Cook. Savannah's going to drive, and she's going to be fouled. I think that foul is going to be on Grace Long. Yep. Grace Long picks up her second foul. And Savannah Cook's going to go to the free throw line, and Savannah misses her first one. And knocks down her second one. So Savannah 2 for 6 from the line tonight. And Wildcats in that 1-2-2 zone. There's going to be almost a steal by Liz Wade, but they're able to keep control. And Brady's going to go, and they're going to call foul on Avery Besler, and that's going to be Avery's 4th foul. Avery just has a bad habit of reaching a lot. And so now she's going to have to go out. Thing is that you got to move your feet. You can't just reach. So Eden Brady's going to go to the free throw line, and she knocks down her first one. And misses her second one, but Jesus. Wildcats have to box out. Grace Long comes up with the offensive rebound, and now they're going to call foul on Liz Wade. That's going to be Liz's first foul. And with 2:22 left to go here in the third quarter, East Bucks got 1 foul called, and the Wildcats have 5, and so East Buck will be in the bonus. And Long misses her free throw. She'll have another one. And knocks down that one. Wildcats need to not let East Buck be at the free throw line. They're up 36-32, and they need to make sure that East Buck's earning their buckets and not going to the free throw line. Bailey Weber shoots the ball, misses, rebound by Belle Whitson. Her shot's blocked. Hogan, who went out, is back in. And she shoots it, misses. Dedeker gets the rebound and then is tied up. And so on possession, it's going to go to the Wildcats. So with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, Wildcats are up 36-33 here. And again, East Buck has went from trapping full court to half court to now they're just man-to-man. So Wildcats seem to be pretty comfortable in those man-to-man defenses. Liz Wade's dribbling in, it gets stolen, it goes right to Hogan, and she is going to knock that down. So it's 35-36 there on a layup by Hogan. 1:30 left to go here in the third quarter. There's Savannah. Cook gets it, and they're going to tip it away from her, trying to go inside. And they're going to get it up to Hogan, and she's going to throw it up, rebound Cook, and we're going to get the ball up the floor, and there's going to be that's going to be her fourth foul, I think, and not really very smart. I guess maybe it's just her third, but I think it's her fourth. Yep, she just picked up her fourth foul, so not really a very good play right there by their leading scorer. She puts Bailey Weber at the free throw line. Bailey knocks down her first free throw. She'll get one more. And Bailey's second free throw is good. So that puts the Wildcats up 38-35 with a minute to go here in the third quarter. And then everybody's just reaching, and now all of a sudden they're calling all these fouls. They let everything go in the first half, and now they call everything in the second half. So they call that on, must be on Bailey. And I think that's Bailey's second foul. Yep. So Bailey Weber just picked up her second foul, so now they're calling everything. And again, unfortunately, with 5 fouls, this is putting East Buck at the line, and they're not starting to knock their free throws down. So there's one free throw for Eden Brady, second leading scorer, and she just knocked down another one. So Wildcats need to move their feet, and they can't let East Buck get to the line and get free throws. They're doing a good job of stopping them, but then they're putting them up at the line, and then they're not calling the stuff on our end. Lexi Dedeker with the shot, no good, rebound. Bailey Weber with the shot, rebound Wildcats. And nice pass by Lexi Hennick into Lexi Dedeker, and Lexi Dedeker has a layup. We'll take that. And we're at 30 seconds here to go, and they get it inside, and there's going to be another foul, and that one's going to be on Lexi Hennick, and that's going to put East Buck to the line. So East Buck's getting all their stuff at the line, and Wildcats doing a good job of playing defense, but then they're letting East Buck go to the line. East Buck didn't shoot very good free throws in the first half, but this time, the second half now, they're starting to knock them down. This is Grace Long. She's at the free throw line. She just knocked down her first one. And her second one is good as well. So East Buck eating us up at the free throw line right now. So we've got 25 seconds to go. Wildcats would be smart if they just played for one shot, but they're running their offense. And they've got Bailey Weber driving. She's going to drive to the corner, hands it off to Cook. There's 17 seconds. Liz Wade's looking. She gets it out to Weber, and Weber's out of bounds. Her and Lexi Hennick were standing in about the same spot, so I don't know if there was a mix-up on where and who needed to be where. And it's a turnover. So 40-39. And East Buck's going to get a three-pointer off at the buzzer, and it's going to be good by Creighton Peck, and that's going to put them up 42-40. So an explosion of points there in the third quarter, and unfortunately the Wildcats put the East Buchanan at the line a little too often, or they'd still probably have a lead. So the Wildcats knocked down 21 points there in the third quarter. And East Buck ends up with 24 third quarter points. So unfortunately, Wildcats actually played some decent defense, but Wildcats just had too many fouls and put East Buck at the bonus with like about 3.5, 4 minutes to go. So and East Buck definitely stayed in the game there in that third quarter from the free throw line. So Wildcats need to try to move their feet and not let them go to the free throw line. We'll see what happens here in the fourth quarter. Obviously the bonus is wiped away here and doesn't come back until each team has 5 fouls. So let's hope that the Wildcats can keep East Buck out of the bonus and we can get into the bonus maybe. Unfortunately, we haven't really shot free throws that well tonight, but you never know what can happen in this last 8 minutes. So Wildcats have their starters out on the floor. We've got Avery Besler out there with 4 fouls. And now Liz Wade just picked up a foul. Now they're calling everything. First half they didn't call anything. Now this half they're calling everything and questionable stuff even. So Liz Wade just picks up her second. So that's going to be the first team foul. Just talked about that. First team foul, and their East Bucks going back to the line. Fortunately, Eden Brady misses that one. Wildcats, Lainey Hogan, leading scorer, is on the bench with 4 fouls, so we'll see when their coach brings her back in. So 43-40, Wildcats need to move their feet on D, and they need to, hopefully they can keep those 3-pointers going. Besler bounce passes it into Wade. Wade does a little crossover, and she's going to get the ball to bank off there. Nice move by Liz. Nice pass by Avery Besler. Wildcats need to play some D here now. They're doing a 1-2-2. And that's going to be an outside shot by Flexenhar. 43-42. Wildcats down by 1. Besler's got the ball. They get it inside to Wade. Wade's going to turn, and she's going to throw up another shot, miss. And it's going to be a rebound by the Bucks, and Peck's going to bring it into the front court. And there's going to be a steal by Weber, and there's going to be a foul. They're going to call it on Brady. So Bailey didn't get a chance to finish that layup. That's kind of unfortunate there. So 45-42, Wildcats down, 6:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Got Liz Wade. And they're gonna get it inside to Weber. Weber's gonna knock down the shot, and she's gonna go to the free throw line. So Bailey, nice job getting the ball inside to her, and she's gonna shoot a free throw here. And she knocks down her free throw. Bailey's 4 for 6 from the line tonight. So the Wildcats kind of playing that 1-2-2 here. I will say I felt like they did cause some turnovers and stuff when they went to that triangle 2. We'll see if they go back to that. But there's a steal actually by Liz Wade. The East Bucks trying to force it in. Liz Wade's going to dribble down. Nobody guards her, stops, pulls up for a 3. No good. Rebound. East Buck. Peck's got the ball, bringing it into the front court. 45-45 is the score. And there's a skip pass. Peck thinks about it. She's going to drive, and the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, but it's going to be off the Wildcats. So 45-45, 5:53 to go. We've got Sloan Smith and Belle Whitson checking in. Avery Besler's on the floor. Liz Wade's on the floor, as well as Bailey Weber. And there's a little shot there by Flexen Har. Wildcats weren't really very organized on that out of bounds play. Avery Besler gets down to Wade. She's going to drive, and she's bumped, and she's going to push it. And there's her shot, goes in and out and in. Liz, 14 points tonight. Now on defense. There's a shot, no good. Rebound by Long, Grace Long, and she's fouled. Looks like by Belle Whitson. And that's going to be her second foul, and that's going to put Grace Long at the free throw line. And she misses that one. But she'll have another one. Peck's going out. Lindsay Byers coming in. They still have Lainey Hogan on the bench with 4 fouls. There's 5:16 to go. It's 47-47. This free throw is good. And they're going to call a timeout. So East Buck's going to take a timeout. As I mentioned, now it's 48-47. East Buck's ahead. 5:16 to go in the fourth quarter. All right, shout out to Heartland Bank. At Heartland Bank, we believe that banking is about more than just numbers and transactions. We believe banking is personal and work to build strong customer relationships by getting to know you and understanding your needs. Go Cats. All right, thank you to Heartland Bank. And after that timeout here, it should be Wildcats basketball. So Bailey Weber's bringing the ball into the front court. And she's going to take it all the way, and there's going to be a layup for Bailey. I like that East Bucks went man-to-man. I feel like the Wildcats can handle that better. Now the Wildcats have to have some tough defense. There's a near steal by Weber. And there's moving the ball around the wing. And there's going to be Byers who throws up a three-pointer, not probably the person they want shooting. And the ball goes out of bounds. And they're going to have Lainey Hogan check back in here. So she's got 4 fouls. So we've got Weber. And Hogan is going to be guarding Liz Wade. Liz should take the ball right at her. And Bailey Weber will. And Bailey goes all the way to the hole. Nobody stops her. Wildcats on D here. Now Hogan's going to drive in, kicks it out to Brady. They get it inside to Long. Long gets a 2-pointer. 4 minutes to go, 51-50. Wildcats up. And there's a turnover by Bailey. And then East Buck pulls it back out. They switched back to their 2-3 zone, it looked like there, and Bailey wasn't anticipating that. And there goes, that's Brady out of control and knocked out of bounds. She lost it, but the Wildcats tipped it and it went out of bounds. So it'll stay East Buck. And East Buck does the same out of bounds play, and they get a basket. Jaden Hellenthal knocks it down. So it's 52-51, and again now it looks like East Bucks went back to that zone. Hopefully the Wildcats have recognized it. And Bailey Weber steps up to the free throw line, misses. Nice rebound by Lexi Dedeker, and she puts it back with her left hand. Great job, Lexi. Now Lexi Hennick is defending Hogan. There's got to be a travel. They get it in. They don't call the travel. Ball stays with East Buck, and they're going to call foul on Lexi Hennick. That's going to be Lexi Hennick's third foul, the team's third foul. And East Buck will be taking the ball out of bounds. All right, so we're at a timeout here. It should be, now I forget. I think it's East Buck's ball. It's 52-53. Wildcats are up. East Buck has been in a zone, trapping. They went to man-to-man. Wildcats really have excelled in the man-to-man, so East Bucks went back to that zone now. So hopefully Wildcats, the one thing in the zone is the Wildcats were able to do some good ball movement and get some good looks at the top of the key. And Bailey's had 3 3-pointers this half, and Liz knocked down a 3-pointer. So we'll see what happens if they stay in that zone. The ball did get knocked out of bounds, and it is going to stay with East Buck. And Wildcats playing defense here, and East Buck does get it in. And looks like the Wildcats have went to a box and one. They're going to try to keep the ball out of Hogan's hands. I like that. Let's see if, and there's an out of control. She's out of control, and the Wildcats are just standing there instead of either get out of the way or take a charge. That was Savannah. So Savannah Cook, and they're going to say she was shooting. Well, I don't know about that. So East Buck's going to go back to the free throw line. And this is going to be the tail of the tape is East Buck's been knocking down their free throws, and Wildcats have put them there quite a few times, so we'll see if they can keep that up. Wildcats, so Elsie Flexenhauer misses her first one and misses her second one, but then there's an offensive rebound by Grace Long. She got inside of Liz Wade, and now it's 54-53. We've got 2:50 to go here. And Liz Wade just had the ball stolen, and they get it up ahead to Hogan, and they're going to call Bailey with a foul. Hogan misses the field goal, so she's going to go to the free throw line. So more free throws here for, if I would switch Liz and Lexi Dedeker. Liz is having a heck of a time boxing out Grace Long. They should maybe try Lexi Dedeker. Oh, now they're going to put Bailey Weber down there. And I don't know, Liz has a question, so she switched with Bailey. But Hogan knocks down that first free throw, and she gets the second one. So that makes it 56-53 with 2:40 to go. Wildcats here again in that 2-3 zone. It's kind of a trapping extended zone, so we'll have to see what the Wildcats can do. They need to maybe look for a three-pointer. There's Savannah Cook, and they don't call anything, and on their end, we're getting freaking killed in there. And yeah, these officials have been awful the second half. Hogan takes it in and knocks it down, so it makes it. Wildcats need to maybe look to get Weber a three-pointer. She's going to drive, pull up for a two-pointer, short, knocked down, no call. Savannah Cook with the rebound again, pushed to the floor, no call. Wildcats can't get a break, 58-53. Calling it super tight on their end, and then on our end, they don't call anything. Hogan out of control. They're going to call that probably on Dedeker. Yep, so Dedeker, that picks up her second foul, but Hogan's going to go to the free throw line. So that's going to be 5 team fouls for the Wildcats, 2 for that East Buck. East Buck misses their free throw. Besler checks in. Savannah Cook's checking out. And Hogan makes her second one, 59-53. And they want to call a timeout. So with 1:47 left, 59-53, East Buck extends up to a 6-point lead here. So Wildcats need to try to figure out and potentially get some looks at some 3 points or take to the hole. Hopefully they'll call foul on them. All right, we'll give a shout out here to Heartland Bank. Heartland Bank's a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat sports. At Heartland Bank, we recognize more than ever the need to support local customers and organizations in our communities. As your community bank, we're here for you. All right, so Wildcats have had a good second half. It's just they've kind of hurt themselves. I do agree there have been some calls where they've been reaching, but I do feel like they haven't been calling it at both ends. As far as the number of fouls, I think the third quarter, I think Alburnett had 1 foul called on him, and now they've got 2 fouls called. So we'll see here what happens. Should be Wildcats basketball after that free throw. Looks like East Buck's gonna. Are they gonna go? No, it looks like East Buck's going to stay in that 2-3 zone. So Wildcats need to get somebody at the free throw line or something, then get an inside-outside here so that they can try to get a three-pointer. There it is right there. Bailey's going to have to shoot, and it's no good. Rebound. Liz Wade knocked out of her hands, and then good hustle there by Savannah Cook to tie it up, and another rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Wildcats. And Bailey Weber's going to pass it in. Savannah Cook's going to try a three-pointer, and she shoots an air ball. And that's going to go. Now Central City's going to have to pick up full court, and they get it into Hogan. Hogan's going to push it into the front court. The Wildcats playing man, trying to get into some passing lanes, and now East Buck's going to call a timeout. So with 1:11 to go, 59-53, East Buck calling a timeout. At Harlan Bank, we understand that life is full of changes. We're here to support you at every step of your life's journey with personal and business banking options that fit your lifestyle. Online at hbtbank.com. Go Central City Wildcats. All right. So Wildcats are in this game here, and I mean it's still a 6-point game, but we've got 1:11 to go, and East Bucks got the ball. Wildcats did go man-to-man, so we'll see if they can maybe get a steal here. If they can try to work for a steal. Or if they do foul, they have to make sure they foul the right person. East Buck's been kind of up and down on the free throws. They got off to a rough start. Then I feel like in the third quarter they were hitting everything, so we'll see what happens this quarter. So Lexi Dedeker is defending Hogan. Hogan gets it into the front court. Wildcats are man-to-man. Hogan's going to go out of control, and she shoots it, and we're under a minute, and we get it into the front court, and Dedeker's, I don't know what happened right there. I don't know if she was trying to shoot or pass, but they're not calling anything on East Buck. Now that's got to be over and back. But at this point, they're going to call a holding on Lexi Hennick, who's defending Hogan. She ended up on the floor. I guess I didn't see what happened, so that's her fourth foul, and Hogan's going to go to the free throw line. And she knocks down a free throw. We got Cook checking in for Hennick. Hogan's second free throw is good. So with 40 seconds to go, we're up to 63-53. So at this point, we just got to Liz has got to do something. We got to try to knock down some three-pointers or drive and hope they call foul. Liz gets the pass from Bailey and knocks down a three-pointer, so that makes it 56-63. Wildcats need to try to get a steal here or foul somebody here besides Hogan, and they foul Brady, Eden Brady. She's been, again, I'm not keeping track of their stuff, but she's made some, missed some, so we'll see what happens here. First free throw is no good. Or second one is no good anyway. I guess I didn't see the first one. Oh, and then Liz Wade tried to throw it into Cook. And that's going to be it on that turnover. It's going to be 56-63. Wildcats are coming up just a tad short. Not a bad game. East Buck came out and scored 45 points the second quarter. Wildcats couldn't keep pace. They ended up with 37 points. But again, at that free throw line, killed the Wildcats in the third quarter. Just put them at the line too much after we kind of broke it open a little bit. Count up some points here. All right, so unofficially, I've got Bailey Weber with 27 total points, 20 of those coming in the second half with three-pointers. I've got Liz Wade with 17 points, 12 of them coming in the second half, and Liz had three-pointers on the night, one in the first half, two in the second half. Avery Besler knocked down 5 first half points. She did not score in the second half. Savannah Cook was 2 for 6 from the free throw line, so she got 2 points. And then I've got Lexi Dedeker, who had 5 points. Lexi was 1 for 4 in the first half on the free throw line, and then she had 2 field goals in the second quarter. And so that's going to be 56. So we've got unofficially Bailey Weber with 27, Liz Wade with 17, Avery Besler with 5, Lexi Dedeker with 5, and Savannah Cook with 2. So Wildcats came up just a tad short there, played tough. Just that third quarter when we got up, we weren't able to put any distance because we kept putting them at the free throw line. So I don't know. I did not keep track of the other team. I did not keep track of East Buck's free throws, but I know they shot a lot more than us, and they made a lot more than us. So unfortunately, probably field goal wise, we were probably better, but just put them at the free throw line too much. So unfortunately, so good effort by the Wildcats, just coming up a big short. Just like I mentioned, they were 56-63 tonight, and the other night against Dunkerton, they got beat by 9. So kind of the same thing, having some close games, but just not able to finish it in the end. So Wildcats need to keep plugging along, and we'll see again. They've got one more home game on Monday, a makeup game that's going to be senior night. So if you haven't had a chance to come out and cheer for the Wildcats, you can come out. We've got Belle Whitson and Bailey Weber, who's had quite a career, will be the seniors for the Wildcats. So Monday night, girls tip off at 5:30. Boys are up next here, and they'll also be playing on Monday night. And then the boys also do have a game on Tuesday. It will be JV varsity game against Mag Valley. So they'll play Starmont on Monday, Mag Valley on Tuesday, and then state tournament trail starts. Girls, like I mentioned, I think their first game would be February 8th, and I'm not sure about the guys. Maybe shortly after that will be their first game, and so we'll see when that stuff starts. All right, so we've got about 11 minutes to go here. We've got both teams out here warming up. Again, I'll kind of talk a little bit. We'll give one more shout out here to Heartland Bank, the sole sponsor of our Wildcat Sports channel. At Heartland Bank, the strength of our bank lies in the relationships that give meaning to our work. At all times, we remain focused on what we do best, operating at a dependable community bank and delivering on our personal service commitment. Go Central City Wildcats. All right, once again, thank you to Heartland Bank. So we've got the boys getting ready here for tip-off. And coming into tonight's game, Wildcats are 4-7 in conference, 7-11 overall, okay? And they won a couple games, but then they got beat by Dunkerton the other night. I believe Dunkerton is rated, so kind of got blown out. But Wildcats are kind of starting to gel a little bit. Got Matt Klosterman back. If you've been following along, at the beginning of the year, Matt hurt his knee in the second to last playoff football game, and he missed pretty much the whole all of November and December, and he did come back over Christmas break, and so he's been playing since January. So and unfortunately those first 2 weeks of January with the weather was crazy, so he's working his way back into shape and stuff. But Matt's back, and since he's come back, I'm not sure how many games he's played, but he's got 17 points a game right now. Aiden Klosterman, who has been playing all year, senior, he's at 11 points a game. Then Jaden Hansen, another senior, he's averaging 8 points a game and 7 rebounds, leading the Wildcats in rebounding. And then Dayton Price is second in rebounding of 5. So again, the Wildcats got off to a rough start. Matt Klosterman was out because of a football injury. Christopher Greif, not a starter, but a key contributor off the bench. He also hurt his knee, tore his ACL, so he will not come back at all. So he's been out. And then I can't remember, it was either the Jamboree or the very first game of the season. I can't remember which. It was either the Jamboree or the first game. Mackay Benton dislocated his ankle, and so he's been out the whole year, but he just got cleared to play, and so he started practicing yesterday. Obviously he's been doing physical therapy, but I don't know if he's been able to do any biking or anything like that, so I have no idea what his conditioning level is. And so he's back, but again, I don't know if they anticipate him playing or what's going to happen with that. So Wildcats now are getting some key pieces back, but how much Mackay will help, I don't know. He could get in, and we'll just have to wait and see. But it has been a big to get Matt Klosterman back. That's for sure. So the guys are 4-7 in the conference, 7-11 overall, and then East Bucks boys are 4-7 in the conference, and they're 5-11 overall. They're being led in scoring by Tristan Russell, 14 points a game, 4 rebounds a game, and then Caden Conrad with 10 points a game. So those are the two big key players for East Buck for the guys. So we'll see. This is a winnable game for the Wildcats. I think they went up to East Buck, and if I remember right, we got beat, but I know Coach Clark was not really happy with the effort. But hopefully, I think they've been playing a little better, figuring out their roles. Obviously, after losing Matt and Mackay, that really put a lot of pressure, and some other guys had to step up and step into bigger roles than maybe what they were mentally ready for. And so now having Matt back and maybe getting Mackay with some minutes, like I said, I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. We'll see kind of here, hopefully, if the Wildcats can respond here and get a win. All right, so we're down to 5 minutes to go. If you're just joining me, the good first game with the girls, but unfortunately the Wildcats came up just short, 56-63. Bailey Weber ended up with 27 points, 20 in the second half. Liz Wade had 17 total points, 12 in the second half. It was a relatively low-scoring first half and a high-scoring second half. So we'll see here what happens with the boys. And again, as I mentioned, after this game today, there are no more games this week. But then next week we will play Monday. Makeup game against Starmont senior night, so come on out and support the team. And then Tuesday night is going to be just the JV varsity boys Starmont. That will be their last game. So we'll see kind of what happens. Looks like East Bucks in their red traveling uniforms, and they've got red and blue down the side of their shorts. There'll be white numbers. Wildcats are in their white home uniforms with a triangle pattern of a Wildcat on their shorts on the leg, black numbers. So it's kind of looking as they're warming up here. It looks like Dayton Price is probably going to be a starter. Castor, Abernathy, Matt Klosterman, Aiden Klosterman. Looks like it's going to be the starting 5 there. Actually, I guess I don't know who that 5th person is. 4 of them have their shirts off, so I don't know if it's Nolan or not sure who's. Who's going to be starting? I guess we'll wait and find out. Oh, Jaden Hansen, but he's going to be starting, but Jaden's getting his shin or calf taped up over there with Beth. So I noticed he had some tape on his leg, so I don't know if he's got shin splints or what's going on, but Jaden will be that other starter, along with Dayton, Castor, Aiden, and Matt. He's been having a nice senior year. Again, third in scoring and leading and rebounding. Got a decent crowd here tonight for the Wildcats. East Buchanan's got a nice little crowd over there. I see everybody eating ice cream. I think some organization is selling ice cream to raise money. All right, we're down to a minute and a half here to go, so we've got both teams heading over to the bench. We're going to get our starting lineups going here. I'm going to give one more quick shout out to Heartland Bank. At Heartland Bank, we believe that banking is about more than just numbers and transactions. We believe banking is personal and work to build strong customer relationships by getting to know you and understanding your needs. Go Wildcats. All right. So again, all right, so we're getting ready here for the lineups. So we've got Todd Dawes, a junior.
For the Wildcats, number 11, junior Matthew Klosterman.
Matt Klosterman.
For the Buccaneers, number 20, junior. Number 10, senior. Oh my gosh, I screwed up tonight. Number 10, junior Caden Conrad.
All right, Caden Conrad, a junior.
Wildcats, number 10, senior Aiden Klosterman. For the Buccaneers, number 11, senior Noah Valenzuela.
Noah Valenzuela.
13, senior Jaden Hansen for the Wildcats.
Jaden Hansen for the Wildcats.
Number 13, senior Logan Uris. For the Wildcats, number 22, senior Castor Abernathy.
Logan Yaros.
Buccaneers, number 23, junior Weston Moses.
And number
For your Wildcats, number
23, Weston Moses. Junior 6'5", it says. Wow. All right, so looks like they've got a little height advantage on us, but we'll have to see what we can do. So Wildcats actually get the tip, and Matt has the ball, and he gets it to Castor. It looks like it's going to be a 1-3-1 zone here for East Buchanan, and they're going to get it over to Aiden with the shot. He misses, and rebound East Buck. Wildcats are coming out here in a, looks like maybe a 2-3 zone, and their first shot's off. Good box out by Dayton, but East Buck does come up with a loose ball. They drive, and it's going to be stolen away by Aiden Klosterman. Aiden gets it up, bounce pass over to Matt. Matt thinks about it. It's got two people on him. He swings it around. Aiden has the ball. Over to Castor, back to Aiden. Matt's got it. And he's going to get hit in the head by number 2, going for the steal. Good job of Aiden to come meet the pass. So again, they're swinging it around. You have Aiden, they get it into Dayton, out to Aiden. Aiden puts up a 3-pointer, and it's saved by East Buck, and it's going to go to the Wildcats. Matt's going to drive, and he puts it up, no good. Aiden Klosterman, he gets the offensive rebound and working hard underneath there, and he gets the rebound, puts it up, and is fouled. And that foul was on Noah Valenzuela. Not sure exactly. Valenzuela. We'll just say Noah V. So there's 2 free throws for Aiden. So Wildcats are up 2-0 here. Wildcats are in a 2-3 zone. And moving it around on the wing. We're down to about 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Good defense by the Wildcats. And there's a shot, no good. And rebound knocked out of Jaden's hands, and it goes to Noah V, and he puts it in. So it makes it 2-2 with 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter of the boys' game. And again, they're in a 1-3 or a 3-2. It almost looks like now. It did look like a 1-3-1, but it's like a 3-2 there. Wildcats moving it around. Got Jaden to Castor, swings it over to Matt. Matt's going to drive to the baseline, pulls up for his jump shot, no good. Rebound, Conrad. He's going to get it into the front court. Wildcats are going to stay in that 2-3 zone. Conrad drives straight down the middle of the zone, and he knocks down. And that's going to be 4-2 Bucks. Aiden Klosterman has it, gets it to Jaden at the free throw line. He gets it into Dayton, and Dayton has a nice high-low there. And Dayton gets 2, so it's 4-4. Wildcats are going to do a little bit of pressing. And East Buck finishes, and they're going to get it inside to Logan Yaros, 6'2" senior, and he knocks down 2 points. Castor has it, swings it to the top of the key to Aiden. He tries to get it into Jaden Hansen at the elbow, and it's going to be tied up. And that's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go possession to East Buck. So they're bringing it up here. And there's going to be a drive. He kicks. They kick it back out to Conrad. He swings it around to Noah V. He gets it to the wing. And there's a left-handed shot by Logan Yaros. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Weston Moses with that shot. The 6'5" guy does the short corner. Matt Klosterman stops and pops at the top of the key for a 3-pointer. And they're going to call, looks like Aiden maybe. Nope, Jaden. I think they called that on Jaden. There is no 12. So I think they called it on Jaden. I think they've got a little mix-up going there. There's another shot from the short corner there. This time it was Yaros, and he misses, rebounded. Wildcats are in the front court. Max Arthur's checked in, and he gives the ball, nice bounce pass into Dayton Price. He misses, gets his own offensive rebound, and then is fouled. So Dayton working hard underneath. And I think that's on Conrad. So that might be his first foul. I'm not sure. Yep. Yeah, the officials are noticing there was a foul on the Wildcats, and they added that team foul to, yeah, and realistically there should be only 3 team fouls on. We might get away with something here. I don't know if they're going to catch it or not, but anyway, the Wildcats, there's going to be almost a steal by Dayton. So again, yep, and they need to stop the clock. Yeah, now they got it figured out. 3 team fouls for East Buck, 1 for the Wildcats. There's 3:21 to go. It's 10-8. And there's going to be a turnover by Noah V, and he just out hustles everybody. And now they're going to call foul on Aiden, and I'm pretty sure that's going to, okay, that's going to be Aiden's first foul. So that's the second team foul. All right, so East Buck has the ball. They're swinging it around again. Wildcats are in a 2-3 zone. Conrad gets it to the high post. They move it around. Swing it to Dawes. To Noah V. Back to Dawes. Dawes lets it go. Nothing there. Good box out by Jaden Hanson. He gets the rebound. Gets it up. Aiden gets it to trailing Dayton Price, who drives in. And Max Arthur gets an offensive rebound and puts it in. And come the other way here. And there's going to be Conrad with a 3-pointer. Matt into the front court. Gives it to Jaden. Jaden's looking, gives it to Matt at elbow. He's going to take a dribble and leave it short, but Dayton tips it, kicks it out to Aiden, and the Wildcats can't maintain possession. Max Arthur drives, kicks it back to Jaden Hanson. Jaden puts it in, or puts it up, misses. Dayton Price tried to tip it in, but couldn't get it to go, so East Buck clears, brings it into the front court here. They're swinging it around. Conrad's going to drive against Jaden. There's a block. Nice defense by the Wildcats. They're going the other way here, Max Arthur, and he's going to take it all the way. Drives, gets a shot block, gets an offensive rebound. Jaden Hanson trailing. Nice job, Max, to Jaden, and Jaden drops it in for 2 points. So good job, Wildcats. We're at 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats and Dayton Price is a day late and $1 short on that steal attempt. And so there's going to be a foul on Dayton. That's going to be 3 team fouls here in the first quarter for the Wildcats. 3 team fouls for East Buck. 1:18 to go. It's Wildcats 14, East Buck 11. Dashney's going to check in for Dayton and give Dayton a quick breather. Again, Wildcats are in that 2-3 zone. They get to Mosley at the elbow. He kicks it back out, and there's a miss. Good rebound by Jaden Hanson. He clears it and gives it to Aiden. Aiden to Dashney. Dashney gives it to Max. Back to Dashney, and they move it around. Nice ball movement. And they're going to call Noah V, and that's going to be his second foul, I believe. And they're going to say, Matt, knock down a 3-pointer, and he's going to get a go to the line for a free throw there. So big play there for the Wildcats. Yep, and that's Noah V's second foul. Conrad's got a foul, and I'm going to try to do a better job on their fouls. Matt knocks down his free throw, and now they're going to let Dawes check in and Noah V check out. Wildcats are going to go to a full court press here. They got Dashney on the point. Nice. Dashney's and East Buck clears it, and a nice rebound and by Dashney. And Wildcats are on the run here again. Skip pass over to Jaden. He drives, kicks, moved the ball around, tipped. Matt tried to get the ball over to Max Arthurs, tipped out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Wildcats. It's 18-11. Wildcats are up, 29 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Matt's got the ball, got a pick, swings it over to his brother Aiden. Aiden back to Matt, Matt back to Aiden. Aiden's going to try a three-pointer, and it's just off, and it's cleared by East Buck. Conrad's got the ball. He's bringing it into the front court. And Dawes has it. They're swinging it over to Conrad. Conrad's going to drive. He's going to do a runner. Nothing there. And Moses on the offensive rebound, but it does not go. So after one quarter, it's going to be 18-11 Wildcats. So good first quarter there by the Wildcats. Matt Klosterman with 2 3-pointers. And Dayton Price with 5 points there to help chip in. So good job by the Wildcats. I'll give a shout out here to Heartland Bank. Heartland Bank is your community bank. We were founded in a small community like Central City and stay true to our roots in every community we serve. Good luck, Central City Wildcats. So, all right. So we're at 18-11. Good start for the Wildcats. (18-11). All right, so we're at the end of the quarter. As I mentioned, it's nice to see Matt back out there. He had to set out all of November and December, so it's nice seeing him back out there. And as I mentioned, Makai Benton has been cleared, dislocated his ankle, I believe, in the first game of the year. He just came back to practice yesterday, so I can't imagine he'll get in today, but it'll be nice just to maybe have an extra body here as they go into the tournament time. So Wildcats are going to have the ball. They're going to call a moving pick on Dayton Price. So that's going to be Dayton's second foul. East Buck with the ball. They skip it on the top. The Wildcats are going to stay in that 2-3 zone. They got Matt Klosterman, Aiden Klosterman at the top. They got Dayton Price in the middle. Castor Abernathy's back in, and Jaden Hansen are the 5 players on the court. Nice defense there by Dayton Price. Gets the steal. The Wildcats get it up. And Matt's going to drive and shake and bake, and he throws up a shot, goes off the backboard, gets it to drop. So with 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter, it's going to be 20-11 Wildcats. There's a shot by Moses, no good. Rebound Wildcats. Aiden comes up. He's going to give it to Castor. Castor's going to drive all the way, gets the ball knocked out of his hands, and East Buck's going to come back. And they've got Conrad with the ball at the top of the key. He gets it to the free throw line. Moses kicks it out to Dawes. Dawes banks in a three-pointer. I actually think he was trying to do that, to be honest. We come back the other way. Matt's got a pick there, and he doesn't do anything with it. They swing it around. It looks like East Buck switched to kind of a bad shot there by Dayton. Nice move, but Dayton kind of forced it, but Aiden Klosterman's right there to get a offensive rebound and a putback. So a nice job, Aiden. And there's a hop and a jump by Moses, and he misses. Good rebounding by the Wildcats, just allowing East Buck one shot. That rebound was by Castor. Matt's going to drive and lay it up. And there's another two for Matt. Wildcats are kind of pressing, but we're not getting back. But there's a miss by Moses and a defensive rebound. And Wildcats get into the front court. They're going to slow it down here a second. And East Buck switched to that man-to-man, and now it's been Wildcats have really been aggressive taking it to the basket. Abernathy does a crossover, and he's going to try to drive in. And nice move by Castor. They're attacking Moses, who's 6'5". And so good job there by Castor. It's 26-14. We're at 5:20 to go here in the second quarter. We'll see if the Wildcats can maintain this lead and build on it. There's a three-pointer by Conrad. He is their leading scorer, and the Wildcats can't leave him that open, I don't think. Wildcats come back. Matt spins, and he misses. Rebound by Moses. They come into the front court. Conrad's got the ball. Dawes at the top of the key. We're going at a hectic pace here. We'll see who can stay. There's a handoff. Moses trying to hand it off to Will Hansen, who's checked in. And Jaden Hansen did a good job of getting his hands in there and tying it up. And tie ball or jump ball looks like it's going Wildcats' way. So good job there by Jaden, and it looks like Noah V's checking back in, and he's got 2 fouls. And they're going to put him, they're going to match him up on Jaden. So we'll see how the Wildcats, if they make any adjustment and try to go at him or anything. There's a nice cut by Aiden. Nice pass by Jaden. Nice offense there by the Wildcats, taking advantage of that man-to-man defense that East Buck went into. And there's going to be a pass by Conrad that's stolen. And good outlet. Oh, and nice outlet by Aiden. Gets it up to Jaden Hansen, and he just lost control of it and went out of bounds. So it'll be East Buck's ball. 28-17. Wildcats are up here with 4:25 to go in the first half. Wildcats doing a little bit of a 1-2-2 full court. And the East Buck gets it into the front court. And Logan Yaros spins and knocks down a 2-pointer. Wildcats walk up here into the front court. Matt's got the ball. Gives it to Aiden. Aiden dribbles, reverses it to Castor. Castor's at the top of the key, swings it over to Aiden. Aiden gets it inside to Dayton. Dayton doesn't have anything, and he goes to pass it out to Jaden Hansen, and it gets deflected and knocked out of bounds. And so it'll stay Wildcats. Jaden's going to pass it in, gets it into Aiden. Aiden gets it to Matt. Matt's going to use a pick, and nice job. Matt draws the defense and finds Jaden Hansen standing underneath the basket and knocks that down for 2. Nice offensive set there. Wildcats again staying in that 2-3 zone. And they get it down inside. Yaros, he spins, kicks it back out to Conrad. Conrad's three-pointer is off, and Yaros is going to get the offensive rebound. He gets it to Dawes. Dawes knocked out of his hand by Matt. Klosterman, and Matt takes it in and misses the right-hand layup. And Dawes comes back the other way, and he pulls up for a jumper. No good. Tipped by Dayton, and it goes right to Conrad, and Conrad knocks it in for 2. So Wildcats have been doing a super good job on the boards, and now they've given up a few offensive second points. So Wildcats need to kind of catch their breath and see what they can do. Wildcats have Jaden Hansen. He drives in, and he gets a layup. Nice ball movement there by the Wildcats. 21-32. Wildcats up with 2:30 to go here in the second quarter. Wildcats again staying in that 2-3 zone. Noah V drives, and Max Arthur jumps, and just instead of staying on the floor and playing defense, and jumps to try to block it, and he's going to be called for the foul. So Max picks up his first foul. Noah V is going to go to the free throw line. And he shoots an air ball. So Castor's going to come in and give Matt Klosterman a break. 32-21, Wildcats are up. Noah V's second free throw's no good. Tracked down by Jaden Hansen. He's got the ball. He's going to just bring it up and then kicks it out to Castor. Castor travels thought about a three-pointer, then decided to drive, and he gets called for the travel. He definitely shuffled his feet. So East Bucks got the ball here. Hopefully the Wildcats can get it back. There's going to be a steal by Max Arthur. Good defense by Jaden Hansen. Max gets it over to Aiden. He thought about it. Passes to Castor, then Castor passes it back, and Aiden can't knock it down, so rebound East Buck. And that's going to, no, almost over and back, but the Wildcats aren't able to capitalize. So so Conrad drives all the way down the zone, and it's going to be 32-23. Wildcats are still up. We've got 1:30 to go here. And there's just a lazy pass by Aiden Klosterman, and it's a steal by Noah V, and there's a 2 points. And Turner's taking the timeout. Coach Turner's taking a timeout, and it's 32-25 with about 1:18 to go here in the second quarter. So I'll give a quick shout out here to Heartland Bank. Whether you're a student just starting your financial journey or need a mortgage to suit your growing family, you can count on Heartland Bank for your local decisions and fast, efficient service. Go Wildcats. So Wildcats getting a little, either they're tired or getting a little lazy there, lackadaisical, and giving up some easy buckets. So Matt Klosterman checks back in. Aiden's going to go out, get a little breather. And again, we're down to 1:25-32. Matt's checking things out, swings it to Max. Max drives, dumps it down to Dayton Price. Nothing there for Dayton. He hits Max. Max can't do anything. He's dribbling. He's going to drive, and he's, almost had a steal, but I think that's going to be Conrad. They're going to call that on Caden Conrad, and that's going to be his second foul. First foul of the second quarter for East Buchanan. Not really calling too many fouls here right now. Aiden Klosterman's going to check in, so we've got Aiden and Matt. We've got Max Arthur and Castor Abernathy and Jaden Hansen in, and there's a nice out-of-bounds play, and there's Conrad. It depends on who they call it on. I'm not sure. Yep, they're going to call that on 10, and so that's Caden Conrad's third foul. They didn't get him out in time. I don't know if they were trying to get him out, but they didn't get him out. And Aiden's first free throw is no good. And so Conrad's going to have to go to the bench with 55 seconds left. Max Arthur checks out. Dashney checks in. Aiden, this is his second. Aiden missed his second free throw, but offensive rebound by his brother Matt, and Matt's able to put that back in. So big bucket there for the Wildcats. They've given up 6 straight points, and now let's see if we can hold them. There's almost a steal by Dashney, just missed it, and Moses knocks that shot down. So 27-34. We've got 27, so the Wildcats can hold the ball for one shot. We'll see if they do or not. It's 34-27, 22 seconds left. We'll see what the Wildcats here do on this last second. I'm sure Coach Turner would like them to take the last shot and not give East Buck. And there's a nice pick and drive by Castor. Nice pick by Aiden Klosterman. Castor took it all the way to the hole. And Moses is going to shoot a three-pointer at the buzzer, and Aiden Klosterman gets that rebound to make sure that there's no putback. So good first half there by the Wildcats, 36-27 here at halftime. So Wildcats score 18 points in the first quarter, and they score 18 points in the second quarter. So for a total of 36. And then East Buck had 11 first quarter points and 16 second quarter points, so that gives them a total of 27. So at halftime, again, we are 36-27 Wildcats. So 36 East Buck 27. All right, and again, I'm unofficial, but I'll see what I've got here for points. So I have Matt Klosterman with 13 first half points, 2 3-pointers. I have Aiden with 6 first half points. Jaden Hansen with 6 first half points. Castor Abernathy with 4. Dayton Price with 5. He had a good first quarter there. And then Max Arthur with a 2-pointer. So we'll see how that's. So that's unofficial. All right, so 36 points. I add up, so again, that's not official. Free throw wise, Wildcats, let's see here, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attempts, and they made 1, 2, 3, 4. So good job on free throws, 4 for 6 there in the first half. I know in the beginning of the year they struggled a little bit every so often from the free throw line. So we got a 3-point competition going on here. I forget who's raising money. I don't know if this is the senior class is raising money. So they've got a 3-point contest going on, or yeah, it's all seniors out there. So if just joining us, the girls started out the night and had a good game. They ended up short though, 63 to 56. I'd say big part of it comes down to free throws during the third quarter. They just put the Bucks to the line too much there, and then they were able to capitalize. And otherwise, it was a really good game. Bailey Weber had 27 points total, 20 in the second half. Liz Wade had 17 total points, 12 in the second half. And then Avery Besler chipped in with 5, Lexi Diedeker chipped in with 5, and Savannah Cook had 2. So that was the scoring for the Wildcats, the girls. And then now we're at halftime, and it's 36-27. And we've got Matt Klosterman leading the way with 13 points. He's hit 2 3-pointers. We have Aiden Klosterman and Jaden Hansen each with 6. Castor's knocked down 2 buckets for 4, and Dayton's got 2 field goals and a free throw for 5. So good start for the Wildcats here, up at halftime again, 36-27. So we'll see if the Wildcats can keep this going. So again, we've got, I've mentioned this before, there are no more games this week. This is the only game this week. And then next week, on Monday, boys and girls will be your last chance to see the boys and girls varsity playing together. It'll be the varsity girls' last home game. And so if you want to come out and cheer on the girls one more time, make sure you get here on make sure you get out here on Monday. And it is senior night. We've got 2 seniors. We've got Bailey Weber and Belle Whitson. And then The boys do have a game on Tuesday. The boys do have a game on Tuesday against Mac Valley. It's going to be JV Varsity. So that's going to be the end of the season. So next week, and then as I mentioned, the state tournament rolls around, and as soon as we find out the brackets, we will probably post that information so that on our Facebook page, so you can see that. And then also we will try to, if I can, get to the get to those games. So if you can't, you can listen in and see how the Wildcats do. But we would love for you to follow the Wildcats and try to come and cheer them on. As much as possible. All right, we've got 3 minutes to go here. Looks like the half-court shooting contest is over. I did not see anybody make any. And we got the Wildcats back out on the court. And here comes East Buck. So we are at halftime with the Wildcats leading 36-27. All right. We'll see. I'm assuming both teams will start the second half with the same starting lineup. All right. 1 minute here to go. We'll see what kind of a second half we have. Wildcats foul trouble. I've got, and again, this is unofficial. I think I did. Aiden's got 1 foul. Jaden Hansen's got 1 foul. Dayton Price does have 2. Max Arthur has 1. The one key foul trouble is for East Buck. Caden Conrad, their leading scorer and rebounder, did pick up his 3rd foul with about a minute to go. He picked up his 2nd one, and I don't know if his coach didn't realize he had to, didn't think he'd pick up another one in that short amount of time, but they left him in, and sure enough, he did pick up his 3rd foul. So Caden Conrad does have 3. I'm assuming they'll start him, but who knows? I'll assume they're doing some stuff here on the bench, and then I'll see. Obviously, that's something that the Wildcats, yep, he's coming out on the floor. Now, East Buck did start in a zone, and then they did go to man-to-man, and so it'll be interesting to see if Conrad, if they stay in man-to-man, and if the Wildcats can try to take advantage of maybe do something with him. So he is out on the floor. Wildcats are going to stay in their 2-3 zone. Dawes has the ball. He gets it over to Noah V, who does have 2 fouls. And Noah, right off the bat, he knocks down a 3-pointer. So it's 30-36. And it does look like East Buck's going to stay man-to-man. So hopefully the Wildcats see that and maybe Looks like he's matched up against Jaden Hansen, and so maybe do some things. Wildcats come out here and take a quick shot with Aiden Klosterman from the free throw line. Misses. Noah V's going to throw up another three-pointer. He misses. Rebound Castor. Castor's pushing it into the front court. He's going to take it all the way. Miss. Kept it alive and tips it to Jaden Hansen. And Jaden's going to start the second half with a two-pointer. So Wildcats 38-30. Conrad has the ball, swings it around to Noah V. He tries a lob into Yaros. I think there's a little bit of a miscommunication there. So we've got Matt in the front court being guarded by Dawes, and he's going to pull up, and he misses. Rebound Moses, or Yaros, I guess, gets it to Noah V. He gets it to Dawes. Dawes back to Noah V. Over to Conrad. He gets it back to Noah V. They get to Moses. Moses, the tallest player on the floor, steps out, shoots a three-pointer, misses. Rebound, and Hansen gets it up to Matt Klosterman, to his brother. Back to Matt, but he wasn't ready for it. Aiden's going to take, or Castor's going to take that all the way. He's driving in, taking it right at East Buck. Nice take right there by Castor. Conrad's going to come into the front court. He skips it over to Dawes. Noah V back to Dawes. They get it in, tipped away by Aiden. And Castor's coming up again. And he's going to take it all the way to the hole, and there's going to be a foul. And I think they're going to call that on Conrad. We'll see. Nope, they call it on Yaros there. So Logan Yaros gets the foul. That's his first foul, team's first foul for the third quarter. Castor's going to go to the free throw line. Castor's first free throw is no good. Castor's going to have another one. And his second free throw is good. Puts up the Wildcats 41-30 with 5:43 to go in the third quarter. Dawes at the top of the key, dribbling, gets it into Moses at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Noah V. He shoots, misses, rebound Wildcats, and Aiden Klosterman goes, and I'm not sure how they don't call that a foul. But no foul. They said it was knocked out of bounds by East Buck on that layup attempt by Aiden. So Jaden Hansen's going to pass it in, gets it to Matt. Matt's going to drive, pull up for the little jumper. He's short. Dayton Price falling down, gets the rebound, gets it to Jaden Hansen, and the Wildcats are back in action. Dayton backs his way down, turns, shoots, just off the rim. Rebound goes to East Buck. They push it up to Yaros. He misses a layup, and the Wildcats rebound, bring it into the front court. Castor slows it down a little bit, gets it over to the wing to Aiden. He drives, goes to the free throw line, kicks it out to Castor out in the corner. Castor's dribbling it, gets it to Hansen. Hansen gets it to Matt. Matt's going to take it all the way. He misses. Crashing the board is Castor, and keeps it alive, and then Matt picks it up, and he dishes it to Dayton Price. Dayton settles for a three-pointer. Not sure he's the guy you want shooting three-pointers, but he did it, and Wildcats now are on defense, and there's Conrad. He's going to shoot a three-pointer, no good. Cleared by Castor. Castor's coming into the front court, and he's going to take it all the way. Spin, has the ball taken right out of his hands by Noah V. Noah's coming the other way, and he misses. Offensive rebound, Dawes, and he throws it up and high off the glass and banks it in, so it's 32-41. Wildcats are up, 3:45 here to go. Matt's going to drive, take it all the way, and he's going to be fouled by Noah V, and that's going to be his third foul. So Noah V and Caden Conrad each with 3 fouls Actually, I take that back. Caden Conrad's the second leading scorer. We've got Tristan Russell, who is their leading scorer, who evidently is not playing tonight. So I did not realize. So they have one kid in, I don't know if he's not here or what, now that I start looking. So interesting. I guess I don't see any kids in street clothes over there, so either he's sick or just can't play or something. I don't know what's going on. I guess now that I look at that, so it looks like East Buck's playing without their leading scorer and rebounder out there tonight. So it's 42-32, 3:30 to go here. Matt's got it, swings it over to Hanson. Hanson's going to drive against Conrad and pull up. Nice shot, Jaden. Nice looking shot right there. Conrad brings it into the front court, and they get it to the elbow to Moses. He drives, and they're going to kick it back out, swing it. Dawes has it, and he's trying to get it into Moses at the free throw line, and it's stolen by Aiden Klosterman. Aiden gets a pick by Dayton, can't do anything with it. Swings it to Dayton. Dayton looks inside, kicks it back out to Aiden. Aiden's looking at his brother Matt down low, can't get it to him. He's going to set a pick for Dayton. Dayton does his little hop and he misses, should be using the backboard, but he didn't, and no call, so it's 32-44. Conrad drives in off balance, knocks down a two-pointer, and it's 44-32, 44-34, 10-point lead by the Wildcats, and Matt's forcing it up there a little bit and can't get it to fall. And Moses clears the rebound. Wildcats staying in that 2-3 zone. They swing it over to Noah V. Long three-pointer, not there. Dayton Price gets the rebound. And Max Arthur misses a wide-open Jaden Hanson, and then it was a bad pass. And Jaden tried to save it, but just couldn't do it. All right, so turnover there on the Wildcats. So with 2 minutes to go, 34-44, we've got Dashney checking in. And there's Conrad with the floater, no good. And tipped out of bounds by Red. It's going to go Wildcat basketball. So Jaden gets it into Matt Klosterman. Back to Jaden. They're doing a kind of a weave here. And Max Arthur is going to shoot an outside shot, no good. And I'm not really sure why the Wildcats don't show a little more patience. They're up by 10. And against this, in the first half against the man-to-man, they were able to get layups practically. But now, right now, they're being really impatient and they're not running the offense, and they're settling for outside shots. So hopefully here we can get some shots to fall. So East Buck shoots it, ball gets knocked out of bounds. They just passed it back in. Dawes has it. Wildcats still in that zone. And they get it to Moses. He's on the wing. And there's going to be a steal by Max Arthur. Max has got, and again, right here, it's not really numbers. It was 2-on-4. Dashney, his ball did go down and came back out, but no points there for the Wildcats. So East Bucks moving it around. Noah V near steal by Max, but Noah V gets the ball, gets it to Moses out on the wing. He shoots a three-pointer and count it. And they call timeout. East Buck calls a timeout here with 38 seconds to go. Not really sure why they call that timeout, but so Wildcats struggling to score this quarter here. Actually, both teams really struggling to score. I'll give it a quick shout out here as we're at this timeout. Heartland Bank is a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat sports. Come visit us today at 59 North 4th Street in Central City or online at hbtbank.com and ask about ways to save, including CDs and savings accounts. Go Wildcats. So, again, thank you, Heartland Bank. So, again, not a lot of scoring going on this second quarter. It's going to be Wildcats basketball. Wildcats are up 44-37. East Buck just made a three-pointer, calls a timeout. They're going to go to a full-court press, and Wildcats get it in, and it's just a full-court man-to-man. Wildcats get it into the front court. There's 29 seconds left. We'll see if the Wildcats are patient and try to get something, as I mentioned, and there's a near turnover by Max Arthur and a miscommunication between Max and Matt. Not sure what happened there. Again, now we're down to 23 seconds left. And Matt drives, nothing there. Hits Dashney at the free throw line, nothing there with Dashney. Kicks it back to Aiden. Aiden's got the ball, he's gonna drive. Now we're down to 8-7. Matt's gonna pull up for a three-pointer, misses it. And nothing's gonna happen there, so not a great third quarter. It's going to be 44-37, and they said there's 2 seconds, and Conrad throws up a shot and hits the backboard. So East Buck comes out and scores 10 points, and the Wildcats come out and score 8 points. So not a very good. I missed a free throw somewhere. I'm off. I'm not sure who shot a free throw, but I missed one. But anyway, not a great third quarter for either team. I guess defensively you could say both teams shot well. But I thought the Wildcats rushed things there offensively, instead of being patient and trying to work for layups, they kind of were just settling for not such good shots. So we'll see here what happens in the third quarter. I guess the Wildcats did play some pretty decent defense, and luckily and kept East Buck to just 10 points. So we'll see here. Wildcats will start the fourth quarter with the basketball, and we'll see what they do. It looks like East Buck, no, they are still in their man-to-man. So again, I'd like to see the Wildcats be patient. They swing it around, get an open Aiden Klosterman, but he just can't get a three-pointer to drop there. Rebound East Buck. Wildcats need to knock down some shots here. It was open, but again, didn't really take much time off the clock. Conrad's going to drive, throw up a little scoop shot, count it. And we've got 44-39. Wildcats need to knock down some shots here. Matt's got the ball, swings it over to Castor. Castor swings it to Aiden. Jaden back to Matt. Matt thinks about the three-pointer, not there. Jaden's going to hit a cutting Castor. Nice job in being patient, and Castor misses the layup. Matt gets the offensive rebound, and they're going to call that on Noah V, and that's going to be his fourth foul. So Noah's got 4. Caden Conrad has 3. And there's going to be a pass inbound right underneath the basket to Dayton Price, and he can't handle the ball, and it goes out of bounds. And goes out of bounds, so it's going to be East Buck's ball. So it's 44-39. Conrad has the ball, and Jaden Hansen thought about the steal, but he didn't. And again, there's a steal by Jaden, and almost threw it to East Buck. And then there's going to be a foul on Will Hansen. That was almost catastrophe. Good defense by Wildcats, and then Jaden going out of bounds saving the ball, and he throws it in. He almost threw it to the East Buck guy. So luckily the Wildcats got it, and they're going to get it in. Castor has it. Jaden. There's a nice job of moving the ball around, and Matt Klosterman with the three-point attempt, and he misses, but good work by Dayton Price. Dayton gets the offensive rebound and goes to put it back in, and he draws a foul. And that's going to be on Caden Conrad, and that's his fourth foul. So we've got two. Then Dayton knocks down his free throw, so good job, Dayton. His first free throw goes. So now we've got Conrad and Noah V on the bench, each with 4 fouls. And nice job, Dayton. Knocks down the second one. Dayton's 3 for 3 tonight from the free throw line. And there's going to be an almost steal by Castor, but he's not able to, and it's knocks out of bounds. Good defense. And again, Wildcats staying in that 2-3 zone. Right now we got Matt and Aiden on top of the zone, Castor and Dayton and Jaden Hansen on the bottom of that 2-3 zone. They get it inside to Moses, and he knocks down banks it in. And I think Jaden Hansen got hit in the face by an elbow, and I'm not sure if he's bleeding. I think he either has a bloody nose or he got cut, and so he's going to have to come out. And Beth's going to take care of him there. So Hansen comes out, and Max Arthur comes in. And then East Buck is, again, still in that man-to-man, so be nice, again, if Wildcats can run their set and really be patient and try to get some good looks here. I know, like I said, in that second quarter when they kind of broke things open, they did a really good job of taking it to the hole, and they were getting some really good looks. So here goes Aiden, and there's a block, and Aiden goes in. His shot's blocked. The ball's going out of bounds, and the East Buck saves it right to Dayton Price, and Dayton takes it in, and he's going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line, and that's going to be on Logan Yaros, and that's his second foul. And Dayton goes to the free throw line for another free throw. First one is up and good. And we're going to have a quick timeout, 30-second timeout. Wildcats up 47-41 with 5:29 here to go in the fourth quarter. We'll give a quick shout out here to Heartland Bank. Whether you're a student just starting your financial journey or need a mortgage to suit your growing family, you can count on Heartland Bank for local decisions and fast, efficient service. And again, thank you, Heartland Bank. So, looks like Jaden's wiping his hands off, and I don't know if can't tell if he got his eye split open. It looks like his eye, so Beth's still working on it. Dayton Price is going to go to the free throw line for his second free throw. And he's good. Dayton's perfect from the line tonight. 5 points there from the line and 2 field goals. So 48-41, Wildcats up. They're staying in that 2-3 zone. Conrad and Noah V on the bench with each of them with 4 fouls. There's going to be a 3-point there by Brady Van Soik, who's playing. He's come in for one of the guys in foul trouble. Matt's going to take it all the way. There we go. Matt, his first 2 points of the second half, took it all the way to the hole. That's what the Wildcats need to do, is be patient and get layups. That's what they did in the second quarter. They've got to play good D, though, and not give up shots. Moses from the corner is three-pointer attempt, no good. Offensive rebound by East Buck, but the second attempt also was a miss, and rebound by the Wildcats. So Wildcats have the ball in the front court now. And Matt gives it over to his brother, Aiden, and Aiden knocks down a three-pointer, his first three-pointer of the night, and his first points of the second half. Max Arthur is in playing for Jaden, who's had got a cut on his face. Moses gets the offensive rebound here and shoots a three-pointer, no good. Nice rebound by Castor Abernathy, clears it, and is going to bring it into the front court here. And Wildcats again up by 3:50 to go with 53-44. If they just are patient and run their offense, they're going to get layups almost every time. There's a crossover by Matt. He pulls up for a jump shot again. Kind of forced it. Not really a good shot right there by Matt. Dawes from the corner misses. Rebound Max Arthur. Max is going to bring it up. Dayton Price has it. Gets it to Aiden at the top of the key. He thinks about it, gets it back to Dayton. Dayton does a crossover. Nothing there. Matt's got it, skips it to Aiden. Aiden hit. Now they're going to call offensive foul on Dayton Price. That's going to be Dayton's third foul. And looks like Conrad and Noah V are coming back in. Both have 4 fouls. We're at 3:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 44-53. Jaden Hansen's still on the bench, so we'll see if he comes back in. There's almost a steal by Matt. Noah V's got the ball. He gets it over to Dawes. Dawes drives to the top of the key, and they're going to call Matt Klosterman with the reach. They've got that as being Matt's first foul of the night. And it's going to be the Wildcats' second team foul. East Buck does have 4 team fouls, so Wildcats again staying in that 2-3 zone. They're up 44-53, and they're going to call foul on, looks like, is that Dayton again here? Yep. Looks like Dayton Price just picked up his 4th foul, so Wildcats need Dayton to be on the floor at this point. Maybe I guess you just leave him in. Jaden Hansen has checked back in and Castor's out. So we've got Jaden Hansen, Max Arthur, Dayton Price, Matt, and Aiden Klosterman on the floor. Dawes hits his free throws there, or Conrad hits a free throw. And it's 53-44. We've got 2:35 to go. Wildcats need to use the clock and make sure they're getting a really good look here. They've been able to take it to the hole and get layups. And Aiden thinks about it. Matt's going to try it, or Max, not Matt, Max. Max pulls up in front of the basket and lays it in. And that's his first field goal of the second half. And there's a three-point shot. Rebound East Buck, another three-point shot. And this time Max Arthur tracks down the rebound, gets it to Aiden. Aiden's going to slow it down. We're at 2 minutes to go here in the game. It's 55-44. Wildcats just need to be smart here and take care of the basketball and should hopefully be able to come away with a win. Again, Max Arthur drives it in and knocks down a nice little jump shot right in front of the basket. That's going to give Max 6 points on the night. There's a tip by Max, but it goes to East Buck. Noah V is going to drive. He goes to pass it to Moses. There's bad communication, and there's a turnover, and Matt is getting a little snazzy, and Wildcats are there's a minute 17. Matt's trying to do a behind the back pass when you just really need to just play basketball. Jaden Hansen just got called for his second foul. Conrad was going up for the shot, and Jaden was going to try to block it, and he missed it, and he fouled, and Conrad misses his free throw. So it's 45-57. Wildcats up. 1:17 left here to go in the game. And he misses it, and Moses is going to be called for over the back. So Dayton now will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. You can tell Matt's conditioning is a little bit. He had a great first half where he knocked down 13 points, but he struggled here. Shots a little flat here the second quarter, and that just shows you that doesn't quite have the conditioning that he wants. When your shot is short like that or flat, doesn't mean your legs are just not there yet. So Dayton Price knocks down both his free throws. So again, he's perfect from the line tonight. 7 for 7, Dayton. All right, so we've got 59-45, 1:17 to go. We got Max Arthur, Matt Klosterman, Aiden Klosterman, Dayton, and Nolan Gates is checked in. And Conrad's going to drive, miss. Dayton Price with an aggressive rebound. And Matt is coming into the front court. He swings it over to Nolan. Nolan's going to drive, and then he kicks it to Aiden. Aiden's dribbling at the top of the key. There's a nice screen nice play. Nice screen by Dayton Price. Aiden takes it to the hole, scoops it in, scores a layup, and they're going to call foul. They're going to call that on Connor Manson, who's checked in. And Aiden's going to go to the free throw line, and he knocks down his free throw. Nice job, Aiden, there. Nice play. So we're under a minute, 62-45. Wildcats just need to be smart here on defense. There's going to be a steal, trying to force the ball in, and Matt Klosterman takes it in and misses the layup. I don't know if he was fouled or what, but then there's a steal. Aiden gets a steal back from, and now Wildcats are just going to go ahead and let the clock run out, and East Buck's just going to let that happen. So the final here tonight for the boys is going to be 62-45. So the Wildcats held East Buck to 18 points in the second half total. So 10 in the third quarter, 8 in that fourth quarter. So 62-45. Wildcats get a win here. Really quick, Matt Klosterman ends up with 14 total points, 15. Gosh, can't add here. 15 total points, 13 in the first half. And then Aiden has 12. He had 6 in the first half, 6 in the second. And then we have Jaden had 10 points. I have Castor as getting 7 points. Castor was super aggressive tonight. I have Dayton with 6 for 6 in the second half from the free throw line. Made 1 in the first half, so that's 7 for 7. And then he had 2 field goals, so I have Dayton with 11 points. And then I have Max Arthur, who knocked down 2 buckets in the second half and had 1 in the first, so that's 6 points for him. And I'm off 1 point, but I'm just going to go unofficial. And actually, the free throws were good. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have us shooting 15. And there's 6, 7, 8. I think I have a 12 for 15 from the free throw line, which is pretty impressive considering before Christmas when I was announcing the games, the free throws were a little to be desired. So congrats to the boys who come away with a 62-45 win, led by Matt Klosterman and then Aiden Klosterman, Jaden Hansen with 10, Dayton Price with 11, Castor with 7, and Max Arthur with 6. So nice job, guys. And then the girls come up short, 56-63, and they were led by Bailey with 27 points and Liz Wade with 17. So the boys were 62-45. All right, so that's going to put a wrap on tonight. Thanks for joining me tonight for the Wildcat Sports Channel. Central City Wildcats girls go down 56-63. Boys are victorious 62-45. Very close scores there. And as I've mentioned previously, our next Wildcat Sports broadcast, actually I didn't realize there was going to be a game Monday, so it will be Monday, February 5th, and that's going to be senior night. Girls will start at 5:30, and the Wildcats will be playing Starmont Stars on Monday. So come on out and cheer on the Wildcats, boys and girls, and cheer on the seniors one last time at home. And we'd love to have you out here. And then Tuesday there will be the boys JV varsity. So thanks for joining me tonight, and go Cats.